78%, and 141% for Social Security, including retirement, disability, SSDI, survivors, and SSI beneficiaries. This is unbelievable. I have all the details and what you need to know right here in the video, so let's get right into it. I know in this video, I do want to share with you the details of a report that was released directly impacting all fixed income beneficiaries that do receive benefits from the Social Security Administration, including all the beneficiaries I mentioned at the beginning of this video, as this is some pretty surprising information and some shocking details, which is why I want to bring it to your attention right here in this video. We've got a lot to talk about. Let's get right into it. First off, if you haven't done so yet, please make sure to subscribe right down below the video. It's totally free to do so, and I'm here for you every single day, right by your side to help you out in any way that I can, as well as keeping you informed of everything going on right now during this very busy time. Also, as long as you're right down below the video, make sure to hit the like button and share this video with your friends, family, and social media so we can continue to help out as many people as we possibly can right now as things are changing very rapidly. All right, thanks so much. Please subscribe down below. Let's get into it and talk about this report and these percentages I gave you at the beginning of the video, 78% and 141%. Do you want to have a guess on what that actually means? I'll give you the details here in just a second, okay? So this report was coming out, and let me ask you this much. Now, obviously, it's going to be a pretty basic question, but I think we're all probably going to have the exact same answer. Do we believe that Social Security, retirement, SSDI, survivors, spousal benefits, SSI, VA benefits have been keeping up with the real cost of living over the last 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 years? That's not a trick question. We all know the answer to that. No, right? Think of it this way. Last year in 2022, when inflation was through the roof and it was very high, it was well over 8% for the vast majority last year. Did the 5.9% COLA last year keep up with that inflation? No. How about this year, 2023? Did the 8.7% COLA keep up with the inflation right now? Again, the answer is no, right? Things continue to increase, and again, the COLA never keeps up with the real cost of living, even though that's what it's supposed to be doing. It's not really. And again, this report here is going to lay this all out very clearly, and you'll see in just a second here with these percentages, that's exactly what they're finding. All right, so let me tell you what this all means now. What they found in this report is that going back to 2000, the year 2000, until through 2022, okay? So basically 22 years of time, right? 2000 through 2022 until the start of 2023. Here's what they found. Social Security benefits, as in, when I say Social Security, I mean all the fixed income benefits that I mentioned at the beginning of this video, okay? So, all the beneficiaries I've mentioned a couple times. These benefits have increased by 78%. Not bad, right? Wow. In 22 years of time, these benefits have increased 78%. That's pretty awesome, right? We're pretty excited about that. We're thinking, wow, this is awesome, right? I'm on cloud nine now. This is awesome stuff. Our benefits have increased massively over the last 22 years. 78%. That's pretty nice, right? It is pretty nice. Until I tell you the next number. This is what it comes down to. The 141%. Guess what that is? That is the increase of prices on the things that fixed income beneficiaries are buying, like food, rents, transportation, healthcare, all that stuff like that. So what it all means is that in 22 years of time, benefits have increased by 78% because of the COLA. Not bad. And then during that same period of time, prices, as in costs, have gone up 141%. That is a difference of, what is the math on that? 63%. That's a difference of 63%. So again, we can go back to the question that I asked you just a minute ago. Have your benefits been keeping up with the real cost of living and, prices and things like that over the last 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 years? The simple answer is, based on this report right here, no, not even close. Benefits would need to be significantly higher, 63% higher, in order to just be at parity with real costs and real prices over the last 22 years, right? So that is massive. That is not like a little bit. We're not talking like 3%, 5%, like 7%, like, it's off a little bit, they miscalculated. No, they massively miscalculated here. That is a huge mathematical mistake. And how they blew that one? Not really sure. So this is super basic math here. This is super basic stuff. They could have figured that one out, okay? But here we are, 22 and a half years later. as we sit right now in 2023, and this is what it's looking like. So no shocker that the COLA yet again doesn't keep up. We knew that, right? But this is again showing exactly how this is all illustrated. And now remember this much as well. There are some pieces of legislation out there that would want to change the way that the COLA is calculated from the CPIW, Consumer Price Index for urban wage earners and clerical workers, to the CPIE, which is the Consumer Price Index for the elderly, which would better reflect the actual living expenses for those individuals that are living on a fixed income benefit, age 62 and older, okay? That is what the CPIE does. Now, would this actually make up for the 63% discrepancy? Well, not really sure about that. Probably not all of it, but it would not be as much of a gap or spread between 78% benefits increasing and the 141% of prices and costs actually expanding over that same period of time, if that kind of makes sense, right? So anyway, when I come across shocking reports like this, when I come across this type of information, I like to bring it to your attention so we can all be on the same page here and understand what's going on and how these programs continue to, I'm going to say it, fail the beneficiaries, okay? I know that might rub some people the wrong way, but let's just say it how it is. This is the reality. These benefits are supposed to be, replacing, say, 40% of your earned income. That's the whole purpose behind Social Security, replacing 40% or so of earned income benefits, or what I should say is earned income during your career, and then at the same time, keeping up as in keeping parity with the actual, cost of living. It's not doing that. Not even close, exactly as this report is laid out right here. So why don't they change it, right? Now, here's the thing. If they would have made some simple adjustments 22 years ago, back in the year 2000, we wouldn't be having this conversation right now, right? We wouldn't need to have this conversation. But because they didn't make the necessary changes 22 years ago, back in 2000, unfortunately, here we are 22 and a half years later in 2023 dealing with this situation. And for them to bring this back to parity, as in to bring these benefits up to where they need to be, they would need to increase benefits significantly, massively. Are they going to do that? Probably not. Will they, maybe offer a little bit of an increase to benefits? Possibly at some point, but probably not to the extent that we actually need to bring these benefits up to where they should be to make up for the discrepancy over the last 22 years. You get what I'm saying here? Right? So it's been neglected for so many years that, it's really hard to catch up now because they haven't done anything about it. Make sense? Anyway, I found this report to be very interesting, as I do find a lot of things to be very interesting. I'm a very curious person. I'm a very inquisitive person. I like to do a lot of research, and I like to read a lot of stuff. I like to learn all the time, which is weird because for the first 18 years or so of my life, I didn't want to learn anything. School. Yeah, wasn't a fan. I didn't do very well in school at all. But here's the thing. After I got out of school, it's like I'm like craziness trying to figure out and learn as much as I possibly can. Anyway, a little insight into me. I was not a good student. Anyway, hope you're having a nice day so far. Please subscribe down below if you haven't done so yet. Share the video with your friends, family, social media, and go back and check out any of the other thousands of videos here on the channel. Until next time, enjoy your day, take care, and I'll catch you again later in the next